As you all know, we are in the midst of March Madness. How many of you have filled out a March Madness bracket? You are one of about 40 million Americans who fill out more than 70 million brackets. Think about this. The number of people who filled out a bracket for March Madness is more than the number of people who voted for the president. Last year, March Madness received an average of 11.3 million viewers. CBS signed an 8-year, $8.8 billion extension with the NCAA for the rights to broadcast March Madness. This will put the tournament's yearly TV value at over $1 billion. March Madness is just one of the revenue-generating tournaments that the NCAA hosts annually. But there are many others, including the College World Series and the College Football Playoff, which is more profitable than March Madness. March Madness lasts for about 3 weeks. This year, it ends on April 3rd. 64 Division I teams compete for the NCAA title. Now here are the figures of the revenue that the top teams last year earned from this tournament. The million-dollar question is, though, how much of that did each of the players receive? 0. They didn't get any of that money despite their hard work and performance on their respective fields. In essence, they worked for free. And that seems fundamentally unfair. In America, in a capitalist society, we believe that work should be compensated. After all, is an incentive for the work you do the paycheck that you earn? Next year, I'm going to play baseball at the University of Richmond at the Division I level. So the issue of athletes and compensation is one that I have a vested interest in. This issue is much debated and certainly controversial. Professional athletes, retired athletes, sports commissioners, team owners, Little League dads, famous stars, big shot lawyers, and college presidents, they've all given their 2 cents on this issue. So I want to offer my perspective as a soon-to-be collegiate student athlete. So let's put this in perspective. Only 6% of high school student athletes receive Division I scholarships. And I want to disprove an assumption here. Not all Division I athletes receive full scholarships. And not all Division I sports are evenly distributed when it comes to the number of scholarships they give out. I was fortunate enough to receive multiple offers to play at the next level. I'm a 2-sport varsity athlete, a quarterback in football, and a pitcher in baseball. Although recruitment doesn't happen until junior year, commitment to play can happen earlier, and the recruitment process itself can start as early as your freshman year. The question is, though, how much does it take for an athlete like me to even appear on the recruitment radar? What are the investments necessary for an athlete to make? Let's think about March Madness for a second, which is $1 billion industry. The program undoubtedly inspires young kids to play basketball and to want to reach this elite level one day. But what did it take for those athletes you're watching on TV now to reach this level? I believe I can answer that. I took the decision to play baseball for University of Richmond, but this opportunity didn't come for free. Yes, there are personal sacrifices. The waking up early to practice and the taking time out of my social life to train, those are given. I believe that there will be a silver lining, a payoff one day, and that's what sustains you. And when the goal becomes clear, you redouble your efforts. I first realized that my dream may one day become a reality in the 8th grade, my first 8th grade year, playing baseball at school. I began to see that I was noticeably better than the other kids my age. I had a strong drive and athletic ability that made me naturally more talented. From this moment, I realized that if I dedicated myself fully, I would have this opportunity to play at the next level. Combining my natural athletic ability with hard work and dedication, this would give me the chance to make my dreams an attainable reality. I even changed my eating habits and started working out as much as I could. So yes, there is a physical toll and a mental toll on athletes who are serious. You're all aware of that already. But have you considered the financial expense, the upfront investment families put so that the aspiring athlete can break into Division I level? Over the course of my career from 8th grade to now, I would have guessed that my dad could have bought me a house with the amount of money he has spent on my athletic career. These are just some of the expenses. While this may seem like a lot, it is cumulative and expenses do add up quickly. From the equipment to the tournaments, the cost of travel, the medical treatments, the diet of a growing athlete, when only a slim percentage of student athletes are even recruited for Division I level, the expenditures become necessary to be able to compete at the highest level. I could cite any number of articles that have been recently published on this issue that make compelling arguments that support my view. But I'm going to shift to an alternate argument instead. And it's the idea of amateurism in sports. Because at the heart of this debate about whether the NCAA should pay athletes is the concept of what it means to be an amateur. Not too long ago, amateurism was celebrated as the ideal in any sport. The Olympics supported this ideal. As professionals weren't allowed to compete, only amateurs. But those days are gone, and even the Olympics have caved into this reality, that the best athletes in the world are those that get paid. They are the professionals. Amateurism may no longer exist because this is a TED Talk. Because this is a TED Talk, I'm going to have to make this relevant to you. And I'm going to try to tie this talk to event's theme, zeitgeist, the spirit of the times. And because it's a TED Talk, I'm going to have to finish where I started. It's March Madness. This is the zeitgeist right now. It's where everything comes together. The best of all the best in the country watch the drama unfold, and as while capitalism thrives as billions of dollars are created off the backs of these unpaid athletes. And I ask again, is that really fair? As high school students, the prospect of college is a major part of our lives. No matter what institution you'll attend, college sports will be part of your campus in some way. For tailgates or a big basketball game against a big rival school, sports become a pride and unite the entire community. I hope I have contributed in some small way to the debate that's out there by allowing more of you to become more aware and understand the plight of student athletes. We can make the players' voices be heard and try to bring on change so that the hard work will eventually pay off. I would like to bring up my two group members that I worked with, Samantha Solomon and Valeria de las Casas. Without them, this TED Talk would not have been possible, and without Mr. G's help. So thank you.